What in the world was that?
I have no idea.
It looked like Batman.
That's really strange. Today is the 56th anniversary of the Batman show.
Oh, that's interesting.
Good morning, DSA. Today is January 12th, 2022.
Today we have a report on the Batman show from 1966.
Along with lunch, word of the day, and more.
Let's get right into this report.
The Batman show from 1966 is one of the most monumental TV shows in history. It has inspired many different movies and shows. This is the first time that Batman was on our TV. This show aired on January 12th and would run until March 14th, 1968, and had 120 episodes during that span. This show did lead the way for many other movies and shows. A Batman movie came out in 1966, followed by another movie called Batman in 1989. Batman Returns in 1992 was next, which led to Batman Forever in 1995. Batman and Robin followed that in 1997, and after that, Batman Begins in 2005. Then the Dark Knight series begins, starting with The Dark Knight in 2008, and finally in 2012, The Dark Knight Rises comes out. However, The Batman is coming out soon, which marks the most recent Batman film to come out. This show is one of the most important shows in history, as it left a lot of kids happy and was one of the first superheroes to come to our TVs.
Man, Batman has changed pop culture forever.
It was also brought to our TV screens with the show.
Without the show, Batman might not be what it is now.
That's just crazy to think about.
He also led the way for other classics like Superman.
The superhero landscape might not have been what it was today.
Batman has some interesting history.
Speaking of history, let's get into this day in history and word of the day.
In 1932, Hattie Caraway becomes the first woman elected to the United States Senate. In 1986, the Space Shuttle program. Congressman Bill Nelson lifts off from the Kennedy Space Center aboard Columbia on mission STS-61C as a payload specialist. In 1997, another Space Shuttle program. Atlantis launches from the Kennedy Space Center on mission STS-81 to the Russian space station Mir, carrying astronaut Jerry M. Leininger for a 4-month stay on board the station, replacing astronaut John E. Blaha. In 2001, Downtown Disney opens to the public as part of the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. And finally, in 2005, Deep Impact launches from Cape Canaveral on a Delta II rocket. Dauntless, adjective, the showing of fearlessness and determination. In a sentence, the hero was dauntless in the movie we watched.
Without this show, superhero movies might not be as wildly popular as they are now, both Marvel and DC.
I'm Marvel.
Because Marvel is forced to compete with DC, and this show might have been the start of that.
Makes sense.
It's crazy to think about.
Batman is such a big icon in the world.
I agree. Anyways, what's for lunch?
Let's go see at lunch and announcements.
Do you think Batman's the most iconic superhero of all time?
Probably.
Him or like Iron Man?
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyways, that's all we have for today, DSA.
I'm Diego.
I'm Brandon, reporting for Create TV.